Walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer: men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question: so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer: high school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Check, check, check.
I barely hear you.
You get me?
Yep.
Hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to do the play-by-play, and I'll just do a little... I think they kept McCormick back from the JV. He's at 20, but I don't know if that Fisher will wrestle, but I've got McCormick listed too.
I should have grabbed another pin.
I've got another one.
Do you?
Yeah. You can have that red one if you want.
Okay, I'll just highlight Jack's at 106. Landon's at 13, right?
Well, I don't think he's going to wrestle tonight. I think Jaron's going to wrestle.
Jaron's going to go?
I think so, yeah. I think
he might. I thought he might move some people around.
Well, Landon can make weight next week.
Yeah. Is he cutting hard for it, isn't he?
Are we live? Oh, yeah, we should probably.
I didn't know we were on.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholdRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholdRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholdRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Should be a fun duel, Tom.
Yeah, it should be great. Got John Aldridge, Tom Schonert on the mic here. GoRaidersLive.com. We're very appreciative to be able to do that. We'll get through the starting lineups here, and should be a good duel tonight. Some good kids, some probably some region seeding at stake.
There'll be a couple of real important matches for regionals and state meet. So that's always fun to watch those and see how those play out.
We ask that you please stand.
We're going to do the national anthem.
Place your right hand over your heart as we pay honor to America. Remember the veterans and active duty.
At Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard, we're famous for cakes, cupcakes, cookies, brownies, cheesecakes, and other sweet delights. But did you know we also offer breakfast items from 7 till 10 a.m. daily? We do. And coming soon, Star Spangled Batter will also be serving soup and sandwiches during lunchtime, too. And now's the time to check in with Brendan and Erica for all your holiday goodies. Ask about gift tins of sweet treats at Star Spangled Batter, 2130 Jackson Boulevard, Rapid City. Remember, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy cup.
Badlands Distillery opened in 2015 in Kadoka as a family business, and we have been supporting the local community ever since. We are headed for the top of our industry, and we have a lot to offer. So stop in today, exit 150 I-90, and check out how a small town business has grown in just a few short years. We have unique items to purchase like our variety of t-shirts, glassware, baseball caps, and more. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Badlands Distillery. Badlands Distillery opened in 2015 in Kadoka as a family.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
America, Taco John's has a question for you. When did it become bad to actually enjoy breakfast? You know what I mean.
Very nice job by Nate Allen with the national anthem for the Raiders.
The talent of these Raiders is never ending. Nice job, Nate.
For the Douglas Patriots, Rapid City Christian Commons, 8th grader Morgan Sandal. And for the Raiders, freshman Jack Schoenhardt.
Jack's had a good year so far, Tom.
Yeah, he's wrestling pretty good. He's 13-6 right now, based on the rankings, and there's a few of them out. He's sitting about 5th. But again, we haven't got a chance to see Douglas yet, so it'll be interesting to see what they've got tonight.
Right. We didn't match up very well with them over the Rapid City Invitational, did we?
No, there was a lot of big brackets for that, so it's tough to kind of see some kids. But, the big matches tonight will probably be at 20 and 52.
Yeah, those will be important for the seeds at the regional and once again for the state.
For the Raiders, 12th grader Cody Stockman.
We're here on Alumni Night. They had a nice little presentation for the alumni. The former wrestlers of the Raiders were able to get recognized, which is always nice.
You know, Tom, I always get a kick out of Alumni Night. That's something that Brian Mosier started a long time ago, and And Travis has done just an outstanding job with this. Coach King, wrestled for me when he was in high school, and it's been a pleasure to watch him take this team and run with it. And I love watching him coach these young men. He's got an outstanding staff with him, and they do a wonderful job with these kids.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Senior Drew Kirkenbach.
Got a nice crowd on hand here tonight.
At 152.
I got those alums, when they start walking out, I saw one maybe that I thought could still make weight. Not very many. Maybe, I don't think Innings could even have made his weight. It was good to see Drew back.
Oh, yeah, he's such a big kid.
Oh, my Lord.
Hope he gets healthy and gets to compete for the Carolina Panthers here.
Yeah. He's had a lot of injuries, that poor guy.
Yeah.
But he's been able to hang in there.
For Douglas, Senior Tanner Ellison. And for the Raiders, Junior Caleb Brink.
This will be an interesting match.
Yeah. Boy, that kid's a tall drink of
He's
water.
tall.
Yeah.
For Douglas, it's open. And for the Raiders, sophomore Ryan Brink.
We've got some youngsters in the lineup tonight, too.
That's good that they can get some varsity experience here and let them see what's going on.
Right.
Ben, he's had such a fun year. I've been so pleased with his progress and what he's accomplished since he started in middle school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he had a nice football year. It got bigger and stronger. And
he had a great Rapid City Invitational, placing 8th in that tournament. That's no easy task.
No, it's a tough tournament. It really is.
It's a very tough tournament. We used to always tell our kids if you could place in that tournament, there's no reason why you couldn't place in the state tournament.
Right.
And that's kind of where we're at right now with the schedule. We wrestle everybody. I think we see about everybody in the state by the time we get to the state tournament. So.
Yeah, we've got a buzzsaw schedule. We sure do.
Yes.
Jaden Brown and Haley Schmidt for the Raiders. Head coach Travis King.
Well, starting off at 106, we've got Jack Schoenhart from Stevens.
Looks like probably Morgan Sandahl, an 8th grader from Douglas, with looks like a 5-3 record for him. They're going to do the flip here, and
I don't know that we've wrestled him yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't got a chance to see him yet. So
tonight's officials. Head official Rob Sales, and assisted by Dustin Calhoun.
looks like Douglas wins the flip.
All right.
Here we go. First match of the night. We'll start out at 106. We had 8 or 9 JV matches, I believe. So varsity's ready to go.
Water, please. Thank you.
Now wrestling at 106 for Douglas, Morgan Sandahl, and for the Raiders, Jack Schoenhart.
Well, here we go, John.
There's a deep shot.
Jack circling around, got a little cross face.
He's got some good pressure on him.
Yep.
Uses his hips well.
Yep, gets a first takedown. That's always important to get a good takedown. A little claw ride from Jack now, trying to feel him out. He hasn't wrestled this kid yet, so.
Well, Jack's always been an aggressive wrestler on top. I've always liked to watch him wrestle because he always goes for the fall. That's something that I know Travis has put a lot of emphasis on. And Jack got a good tilt there off of Butcher and got 2 out of it.
So 4-0 right now. First match of the night at 106. Morgan Sandahl, Jack Schoenhart, Jack on top.
Jack looks a little taller, doesn't he? He's got a little more length to him
He's
than the.
getting taller, yeah. He's not going to be tall, period, but he's getting taller than he was, for
well,
sure.
We'll have to blame his dad for that one.
Working on a little tilt here. Couldn't quite hold the hand on a monkey tail. There he's got a little leg in. Not quite getting any back points yet.
Jack's really doing a nice job of switching off from one thing to the next, keeping pressure on the bottom end the entire time. Sandell's not getting a lot done. I'm not sure. That's kind of tough to wrestle a young man like that sometimes, but he's got to work and try to catch that inside arm.
Looks like he picked up 2 backers. Rob's got 2 in the hole for him.
Nice job. Switched right off to a Butcher again. Got to watch his, there he's back on top. Throw the legs in, slide back a little. Still got that arm trap down below though.
Short time, we got 3 seconds left.
Good first period for Jack.
So we're 8-0, end of the first period. Douglas choice. Morgan's going to defer. Jack's going to go ahead and go down.
3 different pinning combinations that first period was really nice to see out of a freshman. You know what I mean? A lot of times they're limited on what they do, but Jack's got a lot of stuff. Working hard. That was a nice reversal. Got a cross-face cradle hooked up.
He's got him tipped back.
Yep.
Got to get that knee in the side, that lower knee. I don't think he got. He did pick up 2 back points.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a cross face in there. Got a leg hooked. Looks like he might try the cradle again. He's got him tipped. Not quite. Not sure if my parents tuned in from Arizona, but if they're listening, hello out there to Phoenix. Hopefully they got a chance to watch their grandson tonight.
That's what I love about this. We're fortunate to have them running this on Raiders Live.
Not sure what's going to work. Got to pick that bar up when it's there. He's going to.
Turks that leg so well and gets him on his hip. There's a lot of pressure on that hip and goes into the low back, so it's hard for the man to build up from the bottom. And then you just got to work up. And looks like he's got a wing and a bar.
That's his favorite. He got a little half with it. He should stick him here. Yep.
There it is.
12-0. We go with the pin with 25 seconds left in the second period. Jack's going to start out with a pin, give the Raiders an early 6-point lead.
Well done, Mr. Schoenhardt.
That's his way to start his first varsity match at home.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to 113 now. Looks like we're going to have Jaron Martz for the Raiders. And
at 113 for Douglas, 10th grader Alex Salcido. For the Raiders,
Alex Salcido.
Martz.
Jaron Martz is a freshman. This is his first varsity action of the year.
Salcido's a sophomore.
Salcido's a sophomore. Jaron in on a shot. Little headlock attempt by him. Jaron circles around for 2. Jaron trying to dig a wrist out. Forward pressure. Looking for a monkey tail. A lot of energy in this first period, John.
That's usually the case. It's that 6th minute, but you see it if we can get that far. Jaron works hard on top. He's a good mat wrestler. He's got good stuff on his feet. Him and Jack have been wrestling one another for quite a while, and I think they train similarly. And that really makes a big difference when you've got a training partner that can help you. He got caught with a head. He doesn't have. It's still us. We just got to watch our position on top.
Just get that
just got to scoot his hips up. Scoot his hips up. Climb. There he goes. He's fine. That's a lesson learned. You don't droop your head over the side.
Right. So a 2-0 lead for Martz on top. 50 seconds left first period. Raiders up 6-0 on the Patriots.
Jaron needs to create a little bit of an angle and get some pressure on those hips and keep him down. He's kind of staying on top but not getting much done with it.
Right. Fresh start for him. We're going to go back to center. Jaron Martz with the 2-0 lead. Looks like Jaron caught the wrist, able to break him down. Working on a wing.
He's got to get his hips flat, though. He's got to break the man down to the mat. It's tough to turn a guy with that when he's on his knees like that. Got to run him forward and then over.
Try to keep him in here, too. It looks like he's trying to squeeze out.
Short time on the mat.
Got 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll be the end of the first period, 2-0 Marts.
Jaren's choice, he chooses down. See if we can get out of there right away. Don't let this young man ride us. Jaren's got to try to get his inside arm through.
Steps over.
Yep. Got to make sure he stays. There he goes.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get a reversal.
Nice reversal. Nice reversal.
I'd like to give a shout out too to Jack's aunt in Arkansas that was watching tonight too, John. So this is
Jack's well known all over the country, isn't he?
He's worldwide apparently. She bought him some nice Razorback gear, and when they went to the D1 baseball tournament, he wore that very proudly.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he did.
So Jaren here with a 4-0 lead, 1:15 left second period. Got a reversal. He's looking for back points.
He's in good shape.
He's got
here.
a Turk.
He's got him on his hip.
Just got to kind of bump him. Just baby step bumps. Jaren's got to get that arm across the throat.
Throw a half there.
He could throw a half in too.
He's on his hip.
He's got it. Got him turked.
Now he's in shape.
Getting back points now.
Got a 2 count for sure. He's got a 5.
Looks like he's got a 5 count,
Yep.
so Jaren's got 3 in the hole, so he'll be leading 7-0.
Got to circle, keep his hip pressure, keep circling away.
40 seconds left.
Shoulder down.
Now we can maybe low shoulder and roll him over. Well, he's going to go ahead and give that up. He'll have to give up the ankle too. Still got that trap. There it goes. Now he's going to try to dig out another wrist. 20 seconds left, second period.
Good pressure with his hips. Good pressure.
There he goes.
Work to it half. Oh, he's going to get a fall here. He's in pretty good shape. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Got to elevate that head, hips down and head up. There's the fall with 2 seconds to go in the second period. Good pressure by Jaren.
Good job, Mr. Martz, in his first varsity action.
That's nice to see, isn't
2
it?
seconds left, second period. The Raiders take an early 12-0 lead. One of the matches of the night here, more than likely, we've got William George, state runner-up last year at 113 against Logan Fisher. Currently, Williams ranked 5th, and Logan is ranked 4th in the state of South Dakota. And some of those rankings that are out, again, the real rankings don't come out till the day after the state tournament. But as it stands right now, that's where they sit, 4 and 5. So we expect good action here.
And Logan's really been wrestling well. He's been awfully good on his feet. He showed a lot of patience and a lot of activity on his feet. And he's got some decent stuff on top. So this will be an interesting match. There he goes, low single.
A little bit of a 2-on-1 Russian reshot on George.
I would say one thing that Logan has improved on more this year than in years past is just his positioning. He's really fought hard to stay in good position. It seemed like in years past, as he was younger, he'd always get in just a bad spot and give up a couple of cheap points right off the bat, and then have to fight from behind, which he always was good at. But you don't want to give up those points if you don't need to, and just staying in good shot position, good stance has really helped him.
Right. Reshot by George. He's in deep on a single.
And Logan's right on him with his hips. Buries his head with his hips.
So Logan's record this year is 15-6. William George looks like about 13-3.
Yeah.
They're both seniors, so they've been around the block. I'm guessing this match is going to change once one of them goes down and we see what they got. This might be a 0-0 first period.
Logan needs to get an angle. He needs to circle something out. He's attacking too much straight on. Get a little movement, get him coming to you. George is in a nice little single and a little swing single there. Got the head attacked.
I don't think he can get two
Not
without
sure he can
going
do
out
it.
of bounds.
No. No. Yeah, Logan didn't panic there. He knew where he was at. Just tried to keep his hips clear of him.
These new out of bounds rules this year, when you back up, you know, they've been sometimes quick to ding a stalling call and sometimes not.
I wish we'd go to the college boundary rule. If you got a toenail in, you're still in.
Right.
I like that.
So we'll go 0-0 into the first period. Choice is going to be George's, and he's going to go down. Logan's going to cover. Logan goes ankle, deep waist, looking for a wrist. George is patient, kind of feeling him out, see what he wants to run.
Logan's got a gut wrench in there, but he's got to get some pressure on it. He's trying to take him forward off that knee. I see his hips were cleared the whole time. George making a nice stand up. His hips were out of there, and he's got one for the escape.
So 1-0, George. 1:25 left, second period. George is tough to score on.
He is. A takedown might be pretty big in this. He's got a nice little fireman set up. But
and there George is backing out a little bit.
We were in there pretty tight. Takedown's going to be big in this match, Tom.
I agree.
Might be the difference. I'm afraid it's probably going to take 2 takedowns to win it, though.
Yeah, I think
it'd be crucial to get one here if we could.
50 seconds left, second period. 1-0 George. A lot of feeling out here.
And a little cautious on both wrestlers there.
Right.
They're still trying to figure out what's going to happen. You know, Logan needs to use that 2-on-1 tie on his feet. He gets it and controls it pretty well, but we're not doing much with it. There's a nice ankle pick. Oh, George escaped one there, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Thought we were going to put him on his hip for a second.
All right, 17 seconds left, second period. George with the 1-0 lead on Fisher. Again, George, the returning state finalist at 113 last year.
Had a great state tournament last year.
That'll be the end of the second period. Logan likely to go down. George will try to ride him. He's got a 1-0 lead. It's a tight match.
Yeah, this will be key for Logan to try to get to his feet right away. Give him some time to get something going on his feet.
George able to return him. Logan was able to get a stand-up, working his way for a fresh start. 1:44 left in the match.
Logan's got to clear that inside wrist before he goes. We can't give that up. That's too easy.
George has got a bar arm, well, just maybe a wrist, not even quite a bar.
Got to plant a foot and come up, Logan. There you go. Nice job.
Logan gets the escape.
Nice job.
We're out of bounds. 1:17 left, third period. 1-1 match. Looks like we're going to have blood time.
I think he's just got to take some tape off.
Okay, tape's off. 12-0 Raiders. Couple pins to start the match out from Schoenhardt and Martz.
Takedown's going to probably decide it, isn't it?
I think so. I think it will. And neither one of them are easy to get one on.
Nope. Got to be a little more active with his feet. He's got to move his feet a little bit, get some circling going. There's some. Oh, I thought we had one coming there.
50 seconds left, third period. George seems to be going towards the edge of the mat when he gets in trouble.
We're
but
taking an awful lot of shots, it seems like to me.
Yeah.
I might be a little biased, but got to change our level a little bit, see if we can get lower and take that shot.
35 seconds left, third period, 1-1. Snap by George, no attack. George comes back to center. 25 seconds left in the match.
There, oh.
Boy, he was able to
he
walk
was
out
there.
of that.
I thought we had one there.
2-on-1.
Oh, no, we're in tough shape. We might have it here. If we can get a headlock on the inside, that's two.
He's got it.
Headlock.
He's got it.
There's two right there.
Two
oh,
for
what
Fisher.
a great shock. He throws him by, hooks the inside leg.
And that's
comes
the
up
end of the
with two.
match.
That was a fine match by both wrestlers.
Wow, what a great match.
That
Fisher with the
fine
3-1.
match.
3-1 victory. Big match for Fisher tonight.
You know, Logan had a little more stuff on his feet than George. George was a little cautious and ended up catching him a little bit.
You know, he came in with an inside trip, and George went for the single.
Yep.
Fisher able to come over the top, get the leg in, and pin him down on the edge as time ran out for the 3-1 victory. Now we're going to go to Cody Stockman, who's a senior this year. Cody ranked 4th in the state of South Dakota. He's got an 8-7 record. Looks like Jonathan Updike for the Patriots. He's got a 7-8 record. He's a sophomore.
You know, Cody's one of those young men that has been wrestling on the varsity for a long, long time.
Right.
And now as a senior, it just doesn't seem possible. It's hard for me to – I'm just old, I guess. Oh, nice fireman's
carry.
Setup, you bet.
Turk
Tried
the
to
legs.
catch some back.
He's got a wing in now. I'm going to go out of bounds. 2-0.
It's good to see Cody back on the mat. I know he didn't get a chance to wrestle at the Rapid City tournament, fighting some illness.
He was. It was a game-time decision for Cody, and they pulled him out, and Darian Malone stepped up and won some matches. Actually got 4 pins on the backside for the Raiders. The Raiders were able to come out on top of the tough Rapid City invite. Then they go to Madison last weekend and had a great showing. We were out or open at 82. And we ended up winning that tournament. The kids wrestled good. 21 teams up there. Omaha Central actually came up, had some good kids.
I saw that. I was following that on Track Wrestling from home, and we must have wrestled awfully well down there.
We wrestled pretty good. You know, I think we lost some matches and we won some matches we weren't supposed to. So it was a good weekend. But again, we're building for February.
And Cody's got that over/under ride. Had a chance to get some tilts, but didn't quite catch it.
No, we got 1:14 left, first period. Stockman with a 2-0 lead over the sophomore, Jonathan Updike. Cody catches an arm on the way up, gets a wing. Looking maybe for a monkey tail. Now he's going to try to tilt.
He's got it hooked. He's got a monkey tail in their half. Oh.
Updike has done a good job rolling around when he's went to his back a couple
He's got
times.
his cross-face cradle hooked up now, though. It's pretty tight. We got to catch that, trap that far leg.
Cody picking up some back points now, and he'll pin him with 40 seconds left, first period. After a 2-0 start, Stockman will put the Raiders on the board again.
Nice pin at 120, the first.
So the Raiders 21, Douglas, Rapid City Christian 0. We're going to go to 126, we're going to go to 132, where we got Declan Malone and Peyton DeWitt. Peyton DeWitt, the freshman. Declan Malone, the 3-ranked wrestler with a 13-5 record in the finals last week at Madison. Lost on a takedown at the end. DeWitt with a 10-6 record as a 9th grader. Peyton, a good wrestler. Been wrestling, youth wrestling all the way through. In deep on a shot. Declan gives the 2 points up. Declan gets the escape, 2-1, first period, 1:20 left. Declan got some nice motion, a little snap, trying to set his shot up. DeWitt, pretty fancy footwork so far.
He's in that front headlock position. We should be able to get something going here. He's got good pressure on it.
He's going to circle that ankle if he can get it. He's reaching for it.
Shuck it by, hustle.
DeWitt able to get in on his legs. Got a single locked up.
Declan's got that far ankle trapped.
He does. Now he's going to step over. He's going to tie it up.
Once he got that ankle trap, that put him on his hip.
It did 3-2 now. Malone had an escape early, a reversal, or excuse me, a takedown. So 3-2, 30 seconds left, first period.
He's working a little tilt here.
Declan throws a leg in. He's got the arm.
Short time.
5 seconds left, first period. 3-2 Malone.
Forward. He's got it.
So we'll start the second period. DeWitt's going to go down. Malone on top. Malone a junior. DeWitt a freshman.
The freshman's shown some moxie out there.
Yeah, he's been around.
He's got a nice little switch. Declan re-switches him back. It's in good shape.
Turks the leg. Looking to catch the arm.
Got to try to trap that bottom wrist. Now he's got it hammered behind the back now. Drop his chest, try to run a near half off that.
Maybe that, or he could even rotate over to a country boy. We'll see what he does here. He's got it locked up. He's got a bar him half in now. Now he's just got to tip him. Suck him over if he can.
He's got the arm through now. He should be able to climb.
Now he's got to post that arm out.
Pretty good position. He's got to know where he's at on the mat. Keep
1 minute left.
Keep his shoulders in. Oh, we're in tough shape now. Declan tried to get both legs hooked in, slid one out.
Didn't happen, but he picked up some back points.
Yep.
4-2, or excuse me, 6-2 now, Malone. Still got a leg in.
Still working on that inside arm. I think he's got a cradle, doesn't? They're going to be out of bounds.
31 seconds left, second period, 8-2 now, Malone.
Declan's working hard on top.
.20 seconds left, second period. 8-2 lead, Malone. Trying to get some points here at the end of the period. Got a deep waist. Looking for a tilt.
Tilt off of that. Oh, he got a
Gets a 5 count with, as the buzzer sounds, he'll pick up 3 points, an 11-2 lead for Malone. He'll go down.
That's nice work by Declan. Short time, he knew he had to go for it.
Yep.
Tried to tilt and got a 5 count out of it, 3 more points. Well done. Declan's working an inside switch.
He's good at that move. He gets a lot of reversals.
He loves it.
Gets a reversal, so now he's leading 13-2. DeWitt still wrestling tough on the bottom. Kind of frustrating Malone a little bit, but he's been able to work a couple different moves.
He goes right into those tilts. He keeps his hips so tight to his opponent. It's hard to get away from him, and it's hard not to be tilted, to be honest with you. He's working a lot of different things. .120 left,
third period, 13-2 Malone. Looking to stretch him out, get him flat. DeWitt doing a good job countering on the bottom, but not a lot of movement here.
We've got an inside cradle hooked up here. Got to get hip to hip with him darn near, don't you?
Yeah.
Get your body across. Don't go false.
Suicide.
That was a mistake. You don't want to go suicide cradle. I don't think I hate that. But, you know, Declan's a scrambler, and
he
he'll be
scrambles and puts him on his back.
On top. Had him the whole time, Coach. That's what he's going to say. I had him the whole time.
Declan picks up the reversal and some back points, so an 18-3 Tech fall, 25 seconds left, third period. So Malone with the victory. The Raiders pick up another victory. They're leading now 26-0. So the Raiders are going to put out an 8th grader, Quarter Doney, 2-3 on the year. He's an 8th grader. I believe he's going to wrestle maybe Jackson Wilson.
At 138 pounds for Douglas Senior, Jackson Wilson.
Jackson Wilson's a senior. Doney's the 8th grader.
Quarter Doney.
This will be interesting.
Quarter got a little action last week in Hot Springs. Won his first match and got McCoy Peterson in his second match, which was a tough match for him. Wilson tried the dump. Doney able to fight it off.
Got that front headlock. He's got to be able to score with that.
Yeah, he's working his way around. He
Yep.
can't quite clear the arm. Got to be careful for the dump.
He's got to be able to switch off that circle, and then shuck him by and see if he can come up with the air side. That's just what.
So they'll come back up neutral.
There's a nice setup and a shot.
Quarter close in on a blast double.
Some of this might be the difference between an 8th grader and a senior.
There's
that was a
plenty.
nice setup. Nice setup and a nice shot. This is great experience for the young man.
Wilson trying to work a 2-on-1. Doney able to roll out of that. Comes in with the blast double.
He's got a nice shot.
Doney with the 2, 50 seconds left first period.
You just got to block, step over, climb back on top.
Wilson tried a little, they call it the old fat man roll.
You got to be ready for the fat man roll. Made a living off of that at high school.
Pinch that arm and roll through and try to catch him coming through.
Yes.
Doney able to fight it off. 25 seconds left first period. 2-0 lead for Doney. Riding on top. Wilson's a tall kid. Kind of long.
You know, for an 8th grader, it's impressive to watch Quarter as he uses his hips really well.
Right.
Keeps good pressure on top. Stays in good position. Just roll through on that. He'll be fine.
Doney's got a wrist. That'll end the first period. 2-0 Doney. The 8th grader versus the senior.
Quarter showed good patience with that. A lot of kids would, at that grade level, would panic and try to bail out on that roll.
Right, and give up the escape, but he was able to hold on tight.
Stayed tight, kept his hips closed. He's all right. Got to try to butt catch that far wrist. Put him on his hip. Boy. Quarter's doing some nice stuff, Tom.
Yes, he is. He's got the leg turked.
He's got bottom leg turked.
Now he
try to get some hip pressure on it.
Just needs to bump him forward, keep moving him. He's got some room on the edge.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to call stalemate.
It's that bottom leg. He couldn't quite. His knee slid out, and he couldn't quite get the hip pressure on it that he needed.
Wilson in on a deep single. Tries a fireman's.
Oh, you can't sit there.
Reversal by Wilson. Comes back looking for a cross-face cradle. Now he's out front.
Quarter's in good shape. Oh. Got horsed a little bit there.
Quarter able to fight off his back. I don't think he gave up any back point. Oh, he's holding two.
He's got two out there.
Quarter fighting him.
Well, that's a long time. Quarter's got to try to get an arm through here.
40 seconds left. Second period, and he's going to give up the fall. Probably a little conditioning. Quarter hasn't been in the room. He's been wrestling middle school up to this point. Wilson with the fall to put Douglas on the board, 26-6.
Quarter showed a lot of effort there, though. You know, I liked what he was doing. And even before he got the reversal there, I thought he had a shot at a little bit of a double, and he kind of got a little crossface, and that was about the end of that.
That was a senior wrestling, an eighth grader. And Coach King with a big smile on his face, letting him know that he's welcome to the action. So we got Drew Kurtenbach here at 145, and it looks like Isaiah Dubray, senior, 4-4 on the year. Kurtenbach, a transfer from Millard North in Omaha. He's got a 9-8 record on the year. Drew's a senior. Tall drink of water, too.
Well, he's long-legged.
Yes, he is.
Tough scramble position here. Drew's got to crawl. He's got it. Got to rotate his hips.
Just needs to get that leg in. And
he's got to catch that near leg. Oh. Peterson, he's going to pick up 5.
Kurtenbach gives up the Peterson roll. But able to get back. And he's close to another takedown. Kurtenbach reverses him, it looks like. 5-2 score now, 50 seconds left, first period. Got to clear that leg.
Yeah, he's got to get his hips back. He's a little high. Drew's so long, though. It looks like he could cradle you from the locker room.
I know. Now he's got him flattened out, looking for a bar or digging a wrist out. 30 seconds left, first period. 5-2. Dubray leading over Kurtenbach. Be careful he doesn't get on his hip.
He's got a monkey tail hooked up.
He's got a monkey tail.
Leg. He's got to shorten that arm up a little bit.
He's got 10 seconds to tip him.
Got to drive. Use your legs.
Bottom guy not doing much, just holding on. 2 seconds, 1. That'll end the first period. 5-2. Dubray. Choice to Kurtenbach. He's going to go down, trailing 5-2. Dual score 26-6 Raiders. Dubray covers.
I think both these wrestlers are pretty comfortable on the mat.
Yeah, they're both leg wrestlers.
They'd like to be down in there.
Drew able to block the leg coming in there. He's going to try the other side.
Got to attack the head here. Yep, looks like he got him. Oh, he missed the half. He missed the arm.
No change. Kurtenbach not able to slip it in. So 1:20 left, second period. 5-2 Dubray. A lot of rolling around here. Some good scrambling by both wrestlers. Dubray with the leg in, little high, trying to tip him.
He's got to get his hip heist his legs, get his hips down, and try to slide an inside arm through. He's got a body scissor on. That's tight. That's tight.
So Dubray with the body scissor. Looked like there could be a technical violation with the leg scissors if you arch your back.
Yeah, I don't think you can scissor it that way, can you?
I don't know, but Coach King's going to talk to head referee Rob Sales. I don't think they're going to change the call.
think he was probably just asking about Christmas dinner this.
Yeah, it could be.
They didn't get much done there. I'm not sure on that call, Coach.
No, that for those of you watching at home, I guess to check the rule book on that. But Kurtenbach loses by fall, 26-12. Now we've got one of the bigger matches of the evening too. We've got Voorhees Cooper, a senior, undefeated, ranked number 1 in the state, wrestling Colton Jackson, ranked number 4 at 152, a 15-3 record. These two have had some battles over the year.
At 152 for Douglas senior Colton Jackson. For the Raiders, junior Cooper Borey.
A little bit of blood on the mat. They're looking to clean it up. King cleaning the mat up. Coach Golson clapping for him.
I think the coaches are having a few words.
Well, we're going to get it started here. First period, 152, 26-12 Raiders. Jackson Voorhees, probably the second match of the night, or maybe 1-1 with the George match. That was quite a good match.
This will be interesting. Cooper's really had a outstanding year so far.
Cooper's worked hard this summer, wrestled quite a few tournaments. Cooper in deep on a single, switches off to a double. Cooper in a little bit of trouble, but he's able to circle back. Still got the leg.
Needs to show a little more patience. Don't force things. Take what you
Stalemate. We're going to go back neutral. Voorhees and Jackson. Voorhees tries a double. Front headlock for Jackson.
Let's see if he can drag out of that. We either got a stalemate or we got to move on.
We got a stalemate. 51 seconds left. First period. Jackson seemed comfortable in the front head, but didn't want to do much with it.
No, I don't think he wanted to do much with it either. He's a little cautious.
Jackson goes down to a knee.
Cooper's had a nice IC there. He's got to finish those.
There
That's
he goes.
Well done.
Got a takedown for Voorhees. 2-0, 30 seconds left first period. Cooper locks up a bar arm. He's got a deep waist in. Trying for a tilt, and they'll go out of bounds. We'll get a restart. 25 seconds left first period. 2-0 Voorhees. Cooper's had some dominating performances in Mandan, the Rapid City Invite, and up in Madison last weekend.
I see pins in the finals last week against the Eidecker kid.
Yep, the West Central kid. He was able to pin him in about a minute and change. Jackson able to stand up. Cooper riding tough on top. 12 seconds left first period. Cooper going to try to finish on top here. Maybe get a tilt. He's got time. Should be counting.
There we go.
Cooper going to pick up 2 back points. 4-0 lead. Cooper going to go down.
2 big points there at the end of the first period, Tom.
Yeah, it was huge. Might have got a 5 count if he would have started counting a little bit earlier, but that's how the match went. 4-0, second period.
I was kind of wondering what we were watching there for a second. Coop works hard for a stand-up. Jackson dropped down low. He's got to work up for that.
He does have to work up. Now Cooper
free.
should get his escape.
Yep.
5-0, Voorhees.
Got to set things up. When I see Cooper wrestle now, it reminds me so much of his dad when he was in high school. It's just uncanny to see how well they wrestle, or how much they wrestle like each other. Of course, he's been coaching Cooper since he was old enough to put on a singlet.
Yeah, Cooper's been fun to watch, but he's certainly put the work in.
He certainly, you're right, Tommy. He exactly has.
Front headlock again for Jackson. Doesn't really want to do much with it. Might have been thinking gator rule, but I think he thought better of that, John.
I don't know if Colton hasn't shown a whole lot on his feet. He's a little cautious, but
Cooper's got him moving. Every time he feints, he basically sprawls,
Right.
and he gets in the front head, and he's
and he's not counter scoring with anything. He's just countering, and
right.
In my book, that's stalling. He's going to switch off to a double. Go to his back here.
Now he's going to throw a half,
he's in
and
tough
he's
shape.
got
He's
it
got a
deep.
cradle hooked up. You've got to settle his hips, sag your hips down. Oh, Cooper's in top shape.
Oh,
That's a
he's
fall.
pinned.
That's
he's
a fall.
pinned.
That's a fall.
Big pin for Voorhees.
Voorhees.
24 seconds left, second period, up 7-0. With backers coming, he got the fall.
Keeps rolling. He keeps rolling along. It's been fun to watch this young man progress, and he's just a junior.
The Raiders will go up 32-12. We've got Nate Allen coming in. He's a senior. He's ranked number 4 in the state right now.
For Douglas, junior,
10-6.
And for the Raiders, senior Nate Allen.
Looks like Gleason wrestling for the Patriots.
Nate had a tough tournament up in Mandan.
He did,
He
yeah.
wrestled well. He lost a couple of close matches, and
Kind of lost on some criteria that put him into
Yes.
the bottom portion of the bracket, which was unfortunate because he beat the kid that won it.
yeah, that's
Which
what I
is
mean.
weird, but we're
That
wrestling.
round robin format, that's what can happen.
Right. So Gleason in a little deep.
Oh, nice
And
hustle.
Nate able to hustle around the corner and get his takedown. 1:30 left, first period, 2-0 Allen. Again, the Raiders' first action of the year here at Carl Hiram Gym.
Yeah, the fans don't get a chance to see many duels with these boys. They're on the road so much, but nice crowd tonight for alumni night. That was a fun thing to see.
Right, and without the Raiders being in a conference like the ESD, and frankly, we're kind of built for tournaments. The duels are going to come back next year
Right.
in the state of South Dakota, so there'll be a dual team championship and also individual championship. That'll begin next year. Of course, state is out here in Rapid this year, which is wonderful because we don't have to drive far for that, John.
That's going to be fun. A's and B's together, it's always fun to watch. I don't get to see a lot of those B kids wrestle, and I think that's one of the best things this High School Activities Association did was put that tournament back together. You get to see some outstanding young men.
Gleason tries to stand up, negated by Allen. Allen digging some rests out, 40 seconds left, first period, 2-0. Nate's got to get to work here and score some points, trying to dig a wrist out. My parents did text. They did tune in. They did wave a little bit when we said that, so that's nice. They got to see Jack wrestle
That's
from
awesome.
a long ways away.
That's awesome. That's what this is all about.
16 seconds left, first period. Allen with a 2-0 lead.
Nate's got a lot of pressure. The bottom man's having a hard time building up, but we got to do something with that. Get some more. Oh, he's got a nice hook there. Torque the bottom leg just a little too late.
Just waited a little bit too long in the period to do that. We're going to go to the second period. Gleason's going to defer. Nate's going to go ahead and go down. Maybe an optional start for Gleason. Caution there.
A little inexperienced, Gleason.
He's got to wait to tell the referee he's going to do that before he goes over and puts his hand on him. Now he does. And then he tries a front head. Probably looking for something in a roll. So Allen goes up 3-0. Allen trying to stalk in.
Oh,
Allen
nice
in
finish.
deep on a single. Whizzer from Gleason.
Got to attack that. Step up
Got
and
to
pick it up. There
elevate
you
that.
go. Nice.
Allen picks up a takedown. 5-0 now, Allen.
Running that near wrist. There we go.
Oh, he's looks
Gonna
like
hammer that arm back.
Gleason frustrating Allen a little bit, fighting off everything he can on the bottom. Allen not quite able to get a turn yet. He did get a Turk at the end of the first period, but put him on his back, but it didn't amount to any points because we were at the end of the period.
Working hard on top, but we're not getting much done.
No. Now looks like he's got a Butcher locked
He's got
up.
a Butcher hooked up, not quite.
He's got the arm caught.
Reverse half, he'll just have to
Reverse
sag
half.
his hips.
He's got 20 seconds
Catch
left.
that far arm.
He's
Don't
got
let
it
go
now.
Through.
Looks like he's going to get the fall. 23 seconds left, second period. Allen with the fall, leading 5-0. Put him on his back. The Raiders will climb their lead to 38-12 tonight, winning a good share of the matches. Looking good. A little bit of nerves tonight, wrestling in front of a nice crowd. Kids are excited. There's a lot of kids over there on that Stevens side. It's nice to see the 8th graders and the 7th graders up, young kids. So we've got
Caleb Brink.
Caleb Brink. He's ranked 5 in the state, 14-5 record. Looks like, I don't know if they said, was that Ryan Wright or Ellefson that they said?
I thought it was right.
It might be Ryan Wright, a 5-5 record, sophomore.
He's tall.
Tall kid.
Caleb's had a good start to the year.
He sure has. He's wrestled tough. He's in on a single. Just needs to finish that.
Yep. Well, good hustle by Brink.
A little slide
Good
by,
hustle by
gets
Brink.
it.
Stays on his toes, circles.
It's a good takedown for Bubba. Caleb, known as Bubba, able to get his takedown. Now he's got a little monkey tail wing locked up, looking to low shoulder him over. 50 seconds left, first period. He's going to try to tilt him over.
He's got to switch off with that catch. There we go.
I caught the arm.
Catch it. There,
low
he's got
shoulder him
Turk on
over. Now he's got
Had a headlock in there.
little headlock in there. 43 seconds left, first period. Caleb Brink with the fall. The Raiders will run their lead up a little bit higher, 44-12 now. We're going to go to 182.
I think that's an open
Ryan
weight
Brink
class
is
for
Douglas is open at 182, so the Raiders will pick up 6 more.
Ryan's come a long way too.
Yeah, Ryan sophomore, currently honorable mention in the rankings, 6-5 record. Ben Soapsack, the senior, will also get a forfeit tonight.
He's my vote for most improved, Tom.
Yeah, he's come a long way. He's currently ranked 8th in the state.
Very, very
based
proud
on the
of
we've seen. So we've got Hunter McMath stepping on the mat at 220. Only two matches left tonight. So we've got Hunter McMath, 13-3, currently ranked 2 in the state. We've got Mason Finsterwalder, who's a junior, 8-6 record.
I don't think we wrestled him in the. I thought we might have, but I'm not sure.
Hunter was in the finals last week in Madison. .125 or so left, first period. Raiders leading 56-12. We're at the 2:20 match. 0-0. McMath, Finsterwalder. Big boy wrestling, a lot of on-your-feet pummeling.
Yeah, he's got to pummel in and get underhooks. He's got to work on some underhooks, kind of get it jacked up and hit that single. Slide single to the outside. You don't want to get caught underneath.
1 minute left, first period. No score. Slide by attempt. Just feeling each other out here. Head position important with these big guys. Hunter circles back in.
He's got to try to snap this young man to the mat. He's kind of leaning forward. I think he could snap him down. right there.
Well, he's attempted about 4 slide-bys so far, so I think that's probably his go-to move. 15 seconds left first period, 0-0.
I think that was Coach Benny's go-to move, wasn't it? That's who he works with.
That'll end the first period. We'll go 0-0.
These big guys are pretty comfortable with that, too. They
Oh,
like
yeah.
being in there.
It's not like watching the little guys.
Right.
Hunter McMath will go down. Finsterwalder will cover. 0-0 score for our second period now. Hunter up, able to get away and get his escape. 1-0 McMath.
Hunter's a power plant from the waist down. He's got solid hips.
He's a big kid.
He is a big young man.
Hunter
Nice little single. He's got to sweep that leg right to his back.
Got him
Stays in tight. Got to work a half. Nice job. Way to transition.
To his back.
Got to bury that half in there. Now he's got it pretty tight.
He's got the hips on there. He's just got to catch that arm if he wants to let the leg go.
You got to let that leg go and catch that far arm.
1:20 left, second period. There he goes. He finally sucks it up. And he gets the fall. 1:16 left, second period. Leading 3-0. McMath with the fall.
Nice job, Hunter.
Hunter, that'll run the Raiders' score to 62-12. Raiders looking good tonight, John.
I think they're looking pretty solid.
So we're going to go to 285. We got Connor Braun from Douglas, the senior, 11-5. Tyrese Morris, 9-8, senior. Honorable mention for both of these kids.
Yeah, this might be an interesting match.
Yeah. Tyrese only been wrestling about 3 years or so.
Yep.
They're going to give him a takedown on the edge there. Braun with the early 2-0 lead. Morris. Again, this is our last match of the night already. We've had a few forfeits.
A lot of falls.
Had some pins. 1:25 left. First period. Tyrese trying to work his way up on a tripod. Braun with forward pressure, a little bit of a claw ride. Trying to stay active. Tyrese is going to try to hip over. Now they're up. He should be able to get away now.
Drop his hips, pick his head up, circle hard, circle hard. Oh! That'll put a dent in the floor.
Yeah, so both guys go out of bounds. We get a loss of control. 1 for Morris.
Nice scramble by Tyrese.
2-1 Braun. Tyrese looks like the intensity might have picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got an underhook. Looking for that single.
Got to power up got to dig that power or that underhook in deeper. Not having a lot of pressure on it. I didn't get that thing jacked up.
Braun with double overs. Now they separate. 40 seconds left. First period. 2-1 Braun. Morris tries a bull rush.
Oh.
Able to put him on his back. Nothing yet. Gives up the takedown.
Just a little inexperience there. Oh, he's tight. That's a big man on top with a half.
4-1 now. Braun getting backers. Looking for the pin. Short time on the clock. 10 seconds left to fight for Morris. Braun in pretty deep and heavy. And he'll give up the pin with 3 seconds left. So that'll run the Patriots score to 18. We're going to finish the duel 62-18 Raiders.
You know, well done by the Raiders tonight. They showed their depth. And it kind of, showed why they've been winning tournaments.
Yep, it was a good showing. Good showing by the Raiders.
Yes.
They're going to be in Fargo in a week. Take both teams up, JV and varsity. So it'll be a fun week. We'll see how it goes for the Raiders next week.
Yeah, you ever get the chance to go up to that Fargo tournament, it is something to see.
About 25 mats on the Fargo Dome floor in the football stadium there. It's pretty interesting for the kids, and they'll never wrestle in a bigger venue, that's for sure. So
wrestlers from all over the country.
Oh yeah, a lot of Minnesota kids, North Dakota kids.
Well done, Tom.
We'll close it up here for
Yeah.
John Aldridge. I'm Tom Schonard. We're going to sign off from Go Raiders Live. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. Go Raiders.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake.